Hey everybody, welcome back to Seniors Food and Life. I'm Tom.
Marie.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to be cleaning out our refrigerator. Now, I do have two other cooking channels. Marie cooks also. So we have some stuff that we don't completely use all the time. Rather than throw it out, we're pretty frugal when it comes to that. Things are expensive. So we use a lot of fresh ingredients. So we got to either freeze them, or use them up. So today is one of them days. Now, I have a couple other videos that we're going to join with this. Okay. So it's going to be a little bit longer, but we're going to try to make this into a little bit of a podcast type of thing. We're going to try it on Fridays, see who follows along with it, and just try to keep ourselves busy. So with that said, Marie, what are you making today?
I'm making beef soup.
I can't hear you because you're talking very low.
Beef soup.
Hello? Beef soup. So where where is this coming from, this beef soup?
Beef soup with leftover rice, everything left over, and a couple of fresh vegetables.
Okay, we're gonna just a typical soup. Like I said, it's been pretty cold out here in Las Vegas. I mean, we're getting that Pineapple Express or something pineapple from California. Go figure, right? But the whole idea is use everything we have. All right, let's get going. All right, Marie, what do you got going over there?
Okay, I got some leftover ground meat. I have some fresh vegetables, carrots, celery, and onion. I got some leftover beef juice from an earlier cook that Tom did.
So beef stock that we had left over?
Beef stock.
Okay, cool.
And some leftover rice.
Okay, so now on that beef stock there's a little bit of fat. Now, at this point in the video, I'm going to have to voice over because I must have hit something and the voices took off. We sounded like we were part of the Mouseketeer gang. So, all right, what Marie's doing here now, she's getting ready to put everything together. She's going to be cooking down the beef. Pretty much self-explanatory. And then we're going to be, after this, we will be making a pizza. Very fast. All right, so we lost the audio on this. So, Marie, explain a little bit here what you're doing.
Okay, I'm just browning the meat, getting the vegetables together, and then we put the stock in and then let it go.
It's really fast. I mean, like what? Maybe 40 minutes tops?
Yeah, the meat took the longest to do, and then I just let it boil, simmer for a while, and then we ate.
Yeah, actually in here, I don't know if we caught it or not, but she takes a slotted spoon and takes the extra fat out of it. Actually takes the meat out of the fat that it was cooking in, because you don't want an overly fatty soup. Here she's breaking up the old beef stock that I made for a video probably 2 weeks ago. This is what we do. We save our stuff. And basically, here's the end result. Now look at that, Marie. That was really good, wasn't it?
It was good. It warmed us up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It was a cold day to boot. I mean, it was pretty cool. So, I mean, very simple. Leftover stuff put together. Don't waste anything. I mean, everything is so expensive nowadays. So, all right, there you have it.
Okay, it's your turn. Go make a pizza.
Ha ha. Whenever I make bread, you always have some leftover dough. So, especially for this right here. I mean, once in a while I'll make a nice pizza, and we use the leftover whatever we have left. Maybe a cut up onion that we didn't use fully, or some peppers. And this is what we do: into the pan, let it proof, stretch it out real good, 10-15 minutes. You know, like when you call up, hey, hello, Tony, 10 minutes. I mean, there it is: a pizza dinner for the evening, very cheap. All right, this is leftover week. So what we have here is we have a butternut squash that I bought 2 of them. Marie looks at me when I make these purchases like, there's only 2 of us, so we're going to both eat them. Well, this one here you can keep for a little bit. Coming to my own defense here. So what I decided to do is, we looked through the freezer before we go shopping, and we found a pack of chicken. I think there was 2 or 3 small cutlets in it that I'll be using with this. And I'm going to roast off these butternut squash with some potatoes. And you've seen the pack of seeds there. You know they already got planted in the lower 40 on the balcony. So what I'm going to do is I'm brushing these down here with a little bit of olive oil, Tommy spice. I'm going to make potatoes with it, okay? We're gonna oven roast everything. Oven roast the potatoes, some garlic, a little bit of onion, and I'm gonna add this to the pan because I'm going to be pan frying the chicken. All right, with some, I think some oyster sauce, and I'm gonna throw in a little bit of jalapenos. We had a couple jalapeno peppers left over. This is just off the cuff here. I have no clue about what I'm gonna do here, but I gotta tell you what, it came out pretty cool. All right, so kick back. I'm gonna just not say no more until the end. Now, just to be clear, we're only going to use one side of this butternut squash. It's a little bit too much for the two of us, but we will be taking off the skin, and that'll also go into the freezer for soup down the road. Not too far down the road. Now, chicken. There's actually 3 pieces of thinly cut chicken. They're still semi-frozen. Best way to cut it is when it's semi-frozen like that. I'm going to cut it into strips, real small strips, and then split it down the middle. This is going to go into a pan where I'm going to marinate, and I said it earlier, oyster sauce. I meant to say balsamic vinegar. So just a point of clarification. To the pan, I'm going to be adding some garlic and the cut up butternut squash. Now this is not mushy, but it's on the verge of becoming very soft. So what I want to do is I want to put a little sear on it in the pan, also with some onion and also the potato. Then I'm going to take it and put it back onto a cookie tray, and that's going to go back into the oven again, and just going to let it crisp up a little bit with a little bit of olive oil on there, and then we'll start cooking the chicken. All right, into the same pan, we're going to be adding in the chicken. Now, this looks like a little bit of meat. And you know what? It is, because they were thinly sliced and only 3 pieces of chicken. So what I did was I make the most of it because you know what? You eat with your eyes first, all right? I'm going to make this a little bit of food look like a lot of food, okay? So we're plating it up here, and you can see everything has a little bit of a little brown crisp to it, okay? I like that little bit of crunch. I don't like mushy stuff, other than mashed potatoes. But my point is, putting this out here on this plate right now, a little bit of chicken on top, some potatoes, butternut squash, and a little bit of jalapeno and some onion, okay? There you have it. Can't go wrong. All right, folks, thank you. Well, there you have it. I mean, doesn't get any easier than that. I mean, we made soup. What are you doing there for? Huh? We made soup. I made pizza and a mixed up dinner that I tell you what was really good. I might try that again. You know. So, what are you laughing at?
Leftover everything.
Mish them up. Let me use some of your culinary terms. We mushed them all together, and yeah. So, all right. Listen, leave a comment, like, subscribe. This is just off the cuff. This is nothing pre-rehearsed or anything like that. It's us.
This
okay?
is normal.
Yeah. So, okay. Please, like I said, hit that like, subscribe button, and we'll see you next week. We're going to try to continue to do this. We're both pretty busy with our other channels, but this, I think, relieves some pressure from editing and everything else like that. We're just going to throw this together most of the time, unedited. And you have anything to say there?
See you next time on Widowry.
Se- Ow. Seniors, food, and life.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. Knuckle.